Hello and welcome back to another episode of Diablo to D&D. My name is David, and today we're going to be going over the changelog for October 13th. This is going to be a pretty short one today. The changes that I made, most of the changes that I've made, well, about half the changes that I've made, I mentioned in the previous video with telekinesis, but I might be able to give some more detail about why. So let's just jump in and get this over with. For the sorceress, telekinesis is a bonus action again. Telekinesis has had text about willingly failing the save removed, and the text about dealing the damage has been modified. And telekinesis now deals 1d4 damage instead of an amount based off of your proficiency bonus. So these three changes are because it was moved from a main class feature to a subclass feature, which means the ability goes up in power because it's limited in scope, limited to who has access to it. And it is moved to a bonus action because the telekinetic feat is also a bonus action. And the only major difference between telekinesis and the telekinetic feat is that telekinesis deals 1d4 damage, and that's pretty much it. Oh, it can hit objects, not just creatures. So, it's not terrible to pick up both telekinesis and the telekinetic feat, because telekinetic does increase your mage hand's range. So there is, something there that you might want to pick up. Well, we're halfway through, so let's get done with this one. Enchant now grants the spell Enchant instead of modifying magic weapon, and extends the spell's time to 10 minutes when used with the ability. This is another change that I made before the previous video. The reason why I did that is because, largely because I wanted it to fit the entire subclass on a single screenshot, but also because it just was very clunky, and it didn't do exactly what I wanted it to do, and it worked, but not enough. So I just said, it's different enough, I'm just going to make it a spell. And I've been doing that with a handful of other abilities, just turning them into spells, which simplifies the crap out of them, so meh. For the assassin, grenades no longer allows you to choose which creatures are affected by the ability. So the reason for this change, it's partially because it was an ambiguous you. Is it the person throwing the grenades, or is it the assassin? And I just decided to get rid of it, so I didn't have to deal with the ambiguous you. But also because I would like to start trimming down the amount or the number of you get to decide who makes the saving throws in this game. It was originally done as a kind of a safety valve to make the abilities stronger, but now that I have more experience, now that I know what I'm doing, well, quote unquote know what I'm doing, I'm just going to start trimming those back. So you can expect to see that more and more often. And then lastly, for the sorceress, Glacial Spike now states the speed reduction lasts until the start of your next turn. I somehow managed to completely space that one, so here it is, just done. Yeah, and that's it. A pretty short video this week, partially because I am in the middle of panicking about how I'm supposed to fit all of the other gaming that I'm doing. RuneScape has its leagues going on right now. We're about halfway done, and I am nowhere near complete. So, yeah, on top of that, there's also Diablo 4, and I'm sure Diablo 3 is coming up pretty quickly on their season as well. So I'm just trying to mash it all my time together, but I've got a break for a couple days, so yeah, there's something I can do. Anyway, I am going to close it out there. You can contact me at XenosFan2, that is XENOZFAN2 on Blue Sky and Reddit. And you can contact the channel directly at Diablo TODND on Blue Sky and YouTube. Thank you much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good whatever.